Okay, we're back. I didn't think I was gonna play more Anno today. We did a pretty good session earlier, but here I am. I find myself loading into the game as well. We made such good progress earlier today that I kind of just wanted to keep the ball rolling, and I was chomping at the bit to get back into it. So we are just gonna have at it and see what happens for who knows how long. We are headed back into Latium. Not that it was that long ago, but I do think that I should give myself a quick recap. To kind of situate myself to, you know, be productive. We are on our main island here of Sartago. We made it to a level 6 minor megalopolis. We unlocked tier 4 of the citizens, so the patricians are back at it. Well, they're back at it. They have entered the chat, I suppose, which is very exciting. And my apologies. Yes, we have unlocked tier 4 citizens. With that comes the new resource and a new production chain with mosaics. We did get mosaic production up and going. Truthfully, wasn't that challenging. We did have to just get minerals from a mineral quarry on a different island, and then we just ship it back to our main island here, and we are making mosaics. What else did we do? We got oysters and caviar. So if we look at our tier 4 buildings, the patrician residences, we have fully, I guess we could say fully completed the food in the needs category. I suppose this is the last tier of residences, tier 4. I don't know who would be higher than, you know, the absolute elite of the Roman Empire, with the exception of like the emperor and the. That's about it. I don't know. So my guess is that we've made it there. And now we just keep ticking away at this. I don't know. You know, truth be told, one thing I didn't really look into is what are victory conditions in this game, right? Is there such thing as a victory condition? Is there a way to see that? Maybe that's something we can start looking at. Just as a quick to keep the ball rolling on where we're at. Yes, we have oysters with caviar. Bird tongues in aspic was something that we have to travel to Albion for, so we are not going to do it. You actually have to make it in Albion as well. Albion will come eventually for me, but if what is this place called again? Latium, complete brain fart there, is throwing me enough curveballs that I think we're just gonna stick with that for the time being. Temples and libraries. These are good to go pretty much at any time. Well, not at any time. I shouldn't say that. We do have to get 15 mosaic tiles, which I don't actually think will take too long, and we have to make sure we're making a lot of money. It does cost 60,000 denarii, which is by far going to be our biggest expense so far. Library is the same thing. Only 5 tiles though, and 50,000 denarii. But library is actually ready to go. That's quite a building. aside from fire safety, which is only in the immediate radius, this thing has a pretty incredible effect on your knowledge and your prestige. If we plop that down here, yeah, we are going to be, what's that, +7 to almost 200 buildings. That's 1,400 extra knowledge. Yeah, that's a 60% increase right there. Prestige is going to go, I guess, through the roof. What is our prestige? 2.4? Yeah. Very prestigious building. Right before we ended last episode, necklaces and cloaks came into play. We have not spent... I haven't even actually looked at the production chain for this. Of course, cloaks seem to be deeply rooted in Albion. Necklaces, not so much. It does seem like...
I hope it's adequate.
Oh, Latium offers me a treaty. Is it a trade treaty?
Would this be fun?
Yeah, I'll take it.
I do love surprises.
Cool. Well, for how rude you've been to me this whole time, I guess I am not surprised that you're surprised. But thank you. No warehouse in range of the caviar and oyster maker. Epicurean of water. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we can just throw down a sneaky warehouse back here. And a road right here. As I was saying, the game seems to provide you with an easy route and a harder route. I don't know if Albion is actually that much harder, having had no time spent there. But we will, the game does seem fine with you not having to involve yourself in that, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, the last thing we were kind of discussing at the end of the stream was this area maybe becoming some kind of aesthetically pleasing spot for some of these nicer buildings that we're going to be including on our island. There's a nice cliff and a nice hill here that I think would be great. And aesthetics is not something we've put any time and or effort into so far. As you can see, this is could not be more of a uneven mishmash of squares and like no ornaments. A fire started, and then that was it. It was at Iliadunum, wasn't it? Maybe it's already been put out? I would prefer fires not to be raging through my city, but so far a minimal amount of fire safety seems to be keeping us safe. This is a nice island too. This island definitely has some potential. For what, I don't know, but the Emperor is requesting something from me. I feel like we should answer him. We have not been on good terms with the Emperor. I have failed one of his tasks, and I gave in to a raider who shook me down for some money. I've got a lot of money, and it wasn't that big of a deal, but yeah, Emperor, you'd think I would know his name, but I don't. The Emperor was not happy with me. We lost a lot of men on the battlefield, but the war is not over yet. We need reinforcement of some advanced... Oh, okay. Gnaeus Firmius Calidus. Apparently is his name. Do you accept the requested promise to deliver 2 equestrian cavalry? I have an hour and a half to do it. Deliver to any Emperor representative. I don't have horses. I don't... Like, he's not going to be happy. What happens... An hour and a half. Maybe this is going to be a good side quest, and expand our knowledge of the game a little bit, because I don't have anything to do with horses, and I haven't really done anything to do with the military. I also, I am also concerned at getting too bad into the Emperor's bad, too deep into the Emperor's bad books. I don't know what. Words are hard. Anyways, let's just go ahead and do it. Okay. Equestrian cavalry. And we got to deliver it there. See, we literally failed the last challenge, or last request for him, because we went to the wrong lighthouse. So that was my fault, but we know now. Okay, so if we were to do equestrian cavalry, obviously we're going to need horses. I would imagine we're going to be looking in military buildings. Equitum campus, a place to recruit cavalry that allow for more dynamic maneuvers. Okay, so we will, I presume, need one of these. When it's on diagonal, how do you get it off diagonal? Still not entirely clear. Oh. Okay. Oh, we do need a horse breeder too. Control. I don't know what that is. Okay. I'm also trying to dedicate myself to learning hotkeys. Health goes down, happiness goes up.
Signs of public unrest.
I guess that's because it's a farm. I've never really thought of farms as being incredibly unhealthy. Let's put this over here. I guess it's the poop. And I guess it is also in Roman times where health concerns definitely operate differently. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're gonna move this. I forgot, yeah, this farm is obviously... The horses need places to roam. No pun intended. Hey. Yeah, let's do it right here.
There are signs of public unrest.
Well, isn't this the most uneven stuff you've ever seen? Right on. Okay, we're gonna get horses. Which also means we need the Equitum campus. Does not fit there. Close by would be nice. What? Why won't you fit there? We struggle. Okay. None of this is gonna look good. But we're doing it. I'm sure there are some people out there that are watching this aesthetic and, well, likely have already turned it off. Equestrian cavalry is what we want. We would need 2 of them. Oh, each one needs 10 horses. And then it takes 6 minutes to make 1. Okay. So each horse takes 2 minutes to make. So that's gonna be 20 minutes per. Okay, so we do have to stay on top of this. Do they just go in a warehouse? Like, are horses part of the, like, the warehouse? That seems... You're absolutely lurking. Yeah, I don't usually chat that much when I watch streams, which I also don't do very often. You and me are two peas in a pod, honestly. Yeah, I have very. Thank you. I don't chat as much as I do, but now that I'm making a little stab at streaming, now that I'm just watching streams, I try to engage a little bit more because I just feel like I would like it, but yeah. One of my ships is under attack. That's not great. What is going on here? Whoa! I'm about to lose a ship.
Difficulties show us who we really are.
They're stealing my stuff.
This will keep you from purloining my cabbages.
That was unfortunate.
Utmost importance, Ere.
Yes, I am aware. Do I have another boat ready to go? I need to reestablish that trade route. I do. Okay. The Wreck Maker. That is quite the name for a non-militaristic ship. My first Anno game in a long time. I have minimal experience with Anno 2070. So I think for all intents and purposes, yeah, we can pretty much call it that. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I had enough of a foundation to understand kind of what the objectives were and just like the goal of getting stuff to upgrade houses and then getting more stuff to upgrade houses and then getting an obscene amount of stuff to upgrade houses. I was going to take a moment to I have unrest here. I was going to take a moment to yeah, that'll deal with that. Try and find if there's a screen that like kind of outlines some victory conditions or something that I should be working towards. Like obviously I'm gonna try and fill the patrician residences. I'm gonna try and fill their needs and whatnot, but like that obviously can't just be the end of the game. You know, there's some rivals and stuff here that I can deal with. Same position, just with Anno 1800. I have enough game knowledge to trudge my way through a session. Yeah, that sounds about right. And from the chatting that I've been doing with people, it does seem to be like this is like at least a slight deviation. Like there are changes made to it, which is good. Like you know, I don't know that I would want to be paying $80 for a game that's just like a reskin. Which happens way too much in this the gaming industry these days. Looking at you, EA. I'm kind of sad that we lost a boat. Dorian, settlement request. He wants something from me. Wants to claim an island. Choose view island to jump to its location. I do like this island, but I mean, who am I? Nobody stopped me from settling on islands, and I haven't been LARPing as a badass this game, so I like go for it, dude. And Dorian's been good to me. He's been like the hype man. We need some Medici. Apparently the campaign just ends abruptly. I haven't finished it. I keep restarting every time I get a better understanding of certain supply chains. Yeah. So I haven't done the campaign at all. To me, like, for these games, like, I probably should, but the tutorials seem to just kind of kickstart you off enough to get you going. But I always just love to jump into, like, what is it? Not free play, but you know what I'm saying. Just this, like, open world, I guess, or... No, that's not even the right term. I have been working on this island while I've been streaming, and I've also just have, like, just as an experiment, been recording them and chopping them up into bits and putting them on YouTube, because I know Let's Play is such a huge category, and I have zero aspirations of anything important happening, but I like doing this stuff. So anyways, the long and short of that is it's kind of forced me to just work on getting through it, because I'm like you, where it's just like, I would have restarted 4 times, and each 4 time I would get a little bit farther, and then I would have that, oh, like, that's how that works, restart, and, like, yeah, each time you get a little faster and a little bit better, but I am appreciating kind of just the, just stick with it and figure it out. That's a very new thing for me. My ex would probably agree. I'm happy meeting a great streamer like you, and your skills are amazing and always make my day. Love to hop in again sometime. Feel free to add me on Discord. Okay, I might. But I appreciate the chat nonetheless. Hopefully you stick around. Oh. Sorry. The colors were the same, and yeah, so you are not Apollo. Well, I appreciate the kind words. I'm probably not going to add you to Discord, though. Campaign is very mid compared to what 1800 was. Touching on the Let's Plays, I feel like Anno would be a great series to do Let's Play, especially if you're just starting out. Yeah. Not that I'm somebody that, like, always sees, like, a void and I'm like, I should fill that, but I watched a couple of Let's Plays on this game before I started even playing it or had even purchased it. And the one common trend that I saw was everybody moves so fast, and that's fine. Like, they're good at these games. They've played them a lot, and they probably, you know, I've noticed some of the videos were released like a couple months ago, so I'm assuming beta access. But when I am playing a game and I have a Let's Play going on side by side so that I can kind of learn as I go, like I just can't keep up with that. And so I hope that this incredibly relaxed pace helps somebody. Or just get some enjoyment out of it, you know? And if not, like, it's no skin off my back. I'm having a good time regardless. Skin off my back? Is that a term? Is that a phrase? No sweat off my back? It's no sweat. Okay. So, equestrian, do we have enough to, oh yeah, we were looking at if horses end up in the warehouse. I mean, sheep do. Yeah. Horses, raw material in the warehouse. That's funny. Where were we? Oh yeah, we reestablished that trade route. That's fine. We should probably just get another boat making, because they are convenient to have around when you need them. And these feel easy. Anno is, yeah, I mean, I do recall this from 2070, so I would assume that this is across the board, but it is hilarious. Like, it's a game of just getting sidetracked. Like, you go to do one thing, and then you realize, like, everything down the supply chain all the way to tier 1 is, like, on the brink.
No! I won't be dutiful, loyal, frugal, or devoted!
Oh, we have unrest going on over here, too. What is happening on this island? Like... Putting out fires is the name of the game. Literally and figuratively. Yeah, see, accolades in Hall of Fame. Like, I feel like accolades are your kind of end game, in as much as it gives you achievements to work towards. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. Great of you to say that, because I think this is a good time to start looking at that. If I even remember where it is. Prestige? Nope. See, I haven't even looked at this screen yet. Oh, Hall of Fame. Where that's under the, not research. That's horrible. There's a screen that you go to, oh, statistics. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, Hall of Fame. Yeah, we are at 1 o'clock here. Yeah. So... Unlocks... Okay. Oh, so we started with these. So when you click on them... Oh, you have... you can unlock things with these points. Okay, that makes sense. Spend your points. There's some good stuff in there for starting new games. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so... Cosmetics. Tier 2. What is the unlock condition? Like, oh, I gotta get 50... I gotta spend 50 points to get to tier 2? Okay. Cobbled Mosaic. Allows you to customize the paved parts of your city. Chromatic Surveyor. Unlocks a specialist available in the global storage of each profile. Seafaring Captain. Discovery radius, hit points, movement speed. Okay, so that seems like a good captain to have starting on your ship as you're exploring and whatnot, so seems like a good take. This reminds me of one of those spoiler alert for Game of Thrones, but I think we've had long enough. The big ballistic things that they use to take down the dragons. I want some mosaic tiles. I'm down with that. And let's spend 12 more. No, I don't need a sigil, banner. Yes, banner sigil, no. Yeah. I think this is like, I'm gonna take this simply because it's useful. So that means we have unlocked tier 2. Okay. What's that? Villa of Syrah. A new skin. Okay. Victorious Maximinus. Numerarius yeah. That's enough of that. Okay. An expert navigator of the Empire's labyrinth currencies. Victorious can make sure your money gets its money's worth. Income area. Okay, yeah, that is good. Upkeep cost. We will, you're hired. This is a skin. Colors, cosmetics, add a unique soundtrack to my pool. It's a nice house. New governor portrait. Okay. So I guess we're gonna just get... Does spending tier 1 push you towards tier 3 as well? Let's find out. It's a nice fountain. It does. Okay, that's good. Oh yeah, that would make sense. I don't even think you could spend enough in here. So... accolades are how you get fame points to unlock them. Yeah, that's that was gonna be my next question. So tier 3... extra resources for starting out in your province. Oh, that's nice. Cosmetics, specialist. It's a creepy sigil. I like it. What's this? Skin for my residence. Okay, this is all good stuff. Can use meadows. Woodland Rebirth. Oh, that's good. Tier 4. Work towards that one for sure. Tier 5. Oh, you can listen to the soundtrack? Maybe? I don't know. We unlock Ben? We could... Oh, Ben gets promoted to new governor? This is the most exciting part of my day. Ben is solid. Gives you concrete, yeah. Yeah, like... Bad news, Ben. Okay, I mean, I can't argue that, like, but I do feel like he is, like, on top of it for you, you know? Like, this guy is just, like, loyal to the core. Roman goods pack. Oh man, yeah, you really get going with stuff. Okay. Okay, so accolades. Bad news, Ben. My dog's name is Ben. Okay, yeah, so these are achievements. Got it. Have exclusively marble roads on an island with the status of growing town. Okay, level 5, got it. Beautify an island with 15 ornaments. Or 50, sorry. Have 9 building plans at the same time. We did that one. Have a total of 50,000 across all of your cities. Is that all of my cities in the one game? Like, I guess so, right? Yeah, I guess that's probably not... It's not worth a lot. Combines Albion and Latium. Yeah. Pro bono publico. Build all public services. Patrician taste. Have the major city level 9 status on an island without any... Huh. No liberty or plebeians. So you are offloading all production. Interesting. That one seems challenging. Oh, maybe not. No, I guess not. They keep all of the low class, the tier 1 and 2 on a different island. Perfect. No pores allowed. Yeah. I mean, the Romans were cool, but like that's it's on brand. Trigger the first bankruptcy warning. So we got to spend some money, I guess. Perfectly balanced. Reach a productivity of 100%. Outstanding in the field. Cover 70% of an island with farm fields. Okay. Well, I have 7% somewhere. I think I know which one that is. Resting on laurels. Pause a production building. We did that. Socket 9 specialists on one island. Sustain a major city, level 9, for 17 minutes on an island supported by a single trade route. Oh, wow. Yeah, I have an island that is, like, ripe for the taking on that one. Ripe for the picking. Farsighted administrator. Settle on a second island. Yeah. Destroy 117 enemy ships. Yeah, I'm not even close to that one. Set up a trade route with 9 stops. I feel like you could just, like, do that one. Build a quinquireme. Equipped with the maximum number of military modules. Buy all the goods stocked by a trader at once. Spend at least 170,100 denarii re-rolling items for sale. Throw 1,602. What are the significance of these numbers? 1602? Does that mean something? Of goods overboard. Sail 2,000 nautical miles. We've done industry of captains. Have a captain equipped on 27 ships. Okay. Yeah, these are good. Oh, they're. Oh, wow. That just kept going. Loyal Roman. Oh, man. Am I just... Oh, what? That's so strange. Why is that in there twice? We're... Okay. I guess it just kind of like relists them. Yeah, I have noticed a lot of like weird numbers. 1602. Only time will tell. Build every fashion production chain in Latium. Loyal Roman. Okay, I feel like this could be hours of reading, so... But, oh, accolades. What are these? I have 17 of these. Oh, that's like, I guess, bronze, silver, and gold. Does it show... Oh, there we go. Yeah, on the side there. There's the color. God. Just figuring it all out. Oh, I got an achievement for taking something from the Hall of Fame. Cool. Everything's just falling into place. Do we have research going? We do. Can we make cavalry yet? No. Oh, I guess maybe the game is paused while that screen is open. Okie doke. Well, is there a world in which we just start building up here? No, there's not. We need to, let's do gold. We have minerals coming in. I was gonna say, weird that you don't have to crush said minerals, but that makes sense because you want them for the jewelry. Gold, goldsmith, charcoal. This doesn't seem super crazy. I know... Well, this island has gold too, actually. There is part of me that wants to continue to keep production on other islands. This only has... Well, it has 4 mountain slots. Oh, 2 of them are being used. So... Oh, do you not get gold from mountain slots, or is that river slot? Okay, that makes sense. What ratios are we looking at here? Oh, math. 4 minutes for 1. Well, that's not going to happen quickly. 1 minute for that, so... We'd want 4 gold washers just for 1 goldsmith. Do I know how many gold mines you need to make for 1 T of necklaces at a... Yeah, it seems like a lot. Oh, it's 16. Okay, you know the answer. I thought you were asking me, and I'm like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, so... It's 16, eh? 4 to 1, one of those. Yeah, jeez. But to be clear, there's not actual gold mines, right? Like, that you just get them from the river? Oh, this is a good...
Is it too little demand, perhaps?
Yeah. Gold washer. So we have 4 here, which will absolutely get us at least started. I do appreciate that they're in close proximity to each other, so I think this is where we're going to get prospecting for gold. Okay. Oh, gold mines unlock? Okay. Huh. Don't know why someone was trying to buzz me. That's not what I was expecting. Okay. So this, these all reach a warehouse, all right? Certainly. I actually don't know if we have charcoal on this island. I don't think we do. I don't think we do. There's a tech that allows you to have gold mines even if your island doesn't have fertility for it. Gold is fertility locked. Gotcha. Okay. I mean, that seems useful. Where would that be? Wait, economics somewhere? Gold ore deposits, 50%. Allows gold mining gold washers to produce even without gold deposits. I'll be with... Okay. that what we were looking at? Blind faith. So, yes, 4 of these supplies 1 of these. No problem. But we are missing... Oh, you know what? I just realized. Oh. We need the patricians on the island to produce this, which means either shipping a ton of stuff here to get them, or shipping the gold ore over to our main island, which is going to be the solution. Any horses yet? Yes, okay. We'll get one going there. Open the trade route. Island storage empty, full. Okay, that's fine. Gold was up here. Yes, and we want it at Sartago. Gold ore. There we go. Are you, you watched the YouTube yesterday, a pretty detailed breakdown of all the building chains and each number of building you need for efficiency. Yeah, or, yeah, just give me the title of it. Yeah, link. I don't know. Can you link in Twitch chats? I don't even know if you can do that, but just give me the title of it and I can search for it. Yeah, that'd be actually really helpful. What other, yeah, perfect. What other games are you playing? Are you just into just Anno right now? Is this the genre of choice? Just gonna quickly check as to why my apartment buzzer was going off. Not a clue. I ordered something off Amazon today, but it seemed like there'd be 0 chance that that arrives today. Being honest. Oh, shoot. Yeah, damn, dude. Sorry to hear that. I haven't, like, personally experienced it before. We had a close call with my mom a couple years ago, so I you know, other than offering my sympathy, I'm sorry. But of course, I know people who have gone through that, and it's horrible. I hope you're doing all right, and yeah, I'm glad that this is, you know, taking your mind off of it. if nothing else, I will say this is an incredibly relaxing game. Just to kind of melt away into. Okay, minerals.
Gather arrows.
We do have minerals here too. Okay. I guess we can fire up one necklace maker and it will eventually start to produce. Hey, horses.
Oh, you can't tell
Hey,
a cat where
horses.
to live. The
Construction of a ship has finished.
business.
Yeah, that's great to hear. Of course. I mean, other than a distraction, I'm happy to be here and chatting with you. I think at the end of the day, having the great memories is the most important part, right? That sounds maybe like the obvious or easy thing to say, but I think it's true. Cool. Oh, you can link. Okay. I'm gonna open it, but leave it off to the side, and I'll probably watch that after I'm done
A
streaming.
new unit has been recruited.
Oh, I have watched other videos from this guy, Sin Killer. He's like, yeah, just pumping out the Anno content. It's good stuff. It really does feel like, especially with how much viewership is on Twitch for this game, which seems to be a lot lower today. Not like on my stream, it's always low on my stream, but it maybe like it was a specific marketing blitz, I would imagine. Which they're allowed to do. It's part of the game. Yeah, there's like 2.4 thousand viewers right now on watching Anno 117. And I think over the last week, yeah, it was like regularly in the 14,000. Yeah, the drops too, right? Yeah. Oh, that's smart. Taking the screenshots. Yeah, I'll probably have to do that. Yeah, people love their Twitch drops, eh? Wow. Still no gold here. That's gonna take a little while. Cavalry's making... So yeah, eventually necklaces are just going to be fulfilled. And I'm not upset about that. Loungers. Will necklaces being filled get us all the way? Oh, tunics and Pilius. Not supplying enough sheep. We're not making enough hats. Okay, so we need 3 of these. So one more tunic, one more hat. Oh, we are making enough sheep. We're just not pulling enough. And we should be making enough hemp. But we need one more tunic. Okay, so I think we just make make the makers. Back to square one. Oh, we are making a tunic over here. And over here. We're pretty much covering everything. Whatever. This is not a min-max run, that's for sure. I'm not a... What is... I don't know. Do I have to be an affiliate to do that? I'm not. Like... I'm not sure how really much of that stuff works. I've kind of just started streaming in the last couple days. Yeah, me neither. I appreciate that, though. That's really kind of you. I'm kind of... Yeah, honestly, that's, like... more than appreciated. Like, thank you. And of course, seeing you back here would be just as amazing. I'm kind of just like dedicating an hour with my coffee every morning to just try and figure out how to do things like a little bit better or add something to it, just as an exercise to keep my my brain going and you know, fulfill some creative void that has been in my life, I guess. But I am not. Yeah, affiliate seems to be like... No, not affiliate. No, partner's the good one. I don't know. Whatever. Affiliate seems to be like the next step where it's just like you have an average amount of viewers and stuff like that. If it happens, it happens.
Of course I wear.
What are we short? Why don't we're short on the food there? Wine.
Idea.
I wasn't expecting to be short on wine. Wine should be easy to ramp up, though. Is it... This is olive oil? Nope, that's Sanderac. Where did we do wine? Right here. Nope. Oh, yes, of course. This is the island that we could conceivably fill 70% of with farms. What's this? Is this the market? Okay. We need to make more wine. What did we decide that was? 2 vineyards. Oh. Actually, that might have just been the problem. I think I needed a second vineyard. 2... Oh, yeah, I actually just saw that. Huh. That's really nice of you, man. I'm sure anybody will be thrilled with that, but I do appreciate it. I don't think that I have subs unlocked yet. But I did actually just at some point today see about getting Discord Nitro for 3 months by giving a sub. Which seems like a great deal, actually. I might do the same. My usage of Discord has dropped off dramatically recently. I don't know why. I haven't spent very much time on it. Probably should. Well, I mean, should's a relative term. Maybe I'll start my own Discord. Maybe just getting more wine going in general wouldn't be a terrible decision. We get a warehouse here. Yes. Cool. Oh, that's cool. If you don't mind me asking, how old are your kids? You of course don't have to share personal information. I'm sure you know that though. Mine just turned 14 in September. Sorry, I wasn't blanking on that. I just can't walk and chew bubblegum. Like, I swear I know when his birthday is. Oldest will be 12, yeah. No teens yet. I mean, 12 to 13 doesn't change much. 13 to 14 doesn't change much. But, like, it's subtle because, yeah, like, 12 to 14 has changed a lot. So, it creeps up on you, but...
I need a field to toil on.
Did I built... built a vineyard here and then did not build the vines. Whoa. 10-8-3. Dang. A lot of birthdays to celebrate. No, that's amazing. Kids can be a challenge, but like also a joy for sure. I personally just have the one. It's probably gonna stay that way. There's not much prospects of another one on the way for me, but I wouldn't have been upset with it one way or another. Almost a baseball team. Yeah. Well, that'll be...
A black sail falls.
I mean, you could do a hockey team. Or like a good band with lots of instruments. Hey man, I think it's very, very modest of you to say lucky, but I suspect luck wasn't entirely the play in that. But yeah, man, I mean that is the dream, right? Like, just finding your kind of your lot in life with the person you want to be with, and just doing it however you see fit. No pun intended. With your banging life out reference. Oh, we need weapons. I don't know why I had weapons. What did I just... Oh, that's the waypoint. Just send them off into the water. I'm assuming I can just buy weapons from somebody.
We stand waiting.
Who sells those? Is there a way to just see what they're selling? And this guy likes his
No
ships.
paradise, but pleasant enough. I want the people here to
Yeah.
take care of each other.
What could you possibly require?
With those age groups, though, 12, 10, and 8, yeah, there's probably a lot of gaming going on in your house. If yours are anything like mine, that is, not the sole focus, but definitely a primary one. I
We
should...
stand waiting.
Yeah. Oh. Is my ship, not the one I was
Our
thinking
voyage
of.
has lasted a dozen years too many. No wife would wait that long. Neither a son.
I think the one thing we forgot here is another vintner, which admittedly I don't have enough workforce for. Need 14 more equites. Which... Oh, no tiles. Always something. The sound overflowing. What are they playing? I would have said, like, yeah, a couple years ago in those ages, Roblox was really big. A lot of Minecraft. Tons of Minecraft. Which I wasn't upset about. I really enjoyed playing Minecraft. That was definitely a fun, like, quality time game for sure.
Now listen here. The wrath
some
of the
raiders
sword is
driving
not
around
easily
here.
stayed, if you catch my meaning.
Neptune's finest. Ready.
What were the other games? FIFA definitely came around like 12. Valheim, okay, Roblox, yeah, Minecraft, Battlefield. Playing WoW together. WoW would be a fun game to have like your own little family guild with, for sure. Yeah, what was the... He was playing Siege for a bit, Rainbow Six Siege. He is obsessed with Formula 1 now. The game and, like, the sport in general.
What could you possibly require?
That boat almost done. 1 minute left, okay.
No fuel.
Oh, shoot.
I hear the equites are nice and oily.
Equites. Thank you for the pronunciation. It appears we need more charcoal on this island. Don't want to put it there. Whatever. Nothing is permanent in this game. Oh, cool. Yeah, I think that's I come from such a small family, like through and through. Like both my mom and my dad's side of the family were small. They didn't have a lot of kids. My cousins have kids, but they didn't have a lot of kids. I mean, that's just like kind of a fact of my life, right? So I don't really know others or whatever, or the way that others are, but I definitely remember growing up with friends who, you know, had the opposite and had big families, and yeah, it was just interesting to see such large families that were really close like that. Mine's just small and spread out, and we love each other and we see each other when we can, but it's just not a common thing. No, definitely not. But even still, like, even going back up through my grandparents and stuff, I'm surprised that, like, all the way down the line, it's never really been big. Like, really no more than anybody having 3 kids, and even that wasn't, like, super common. Yeah, I mean, I had that moment myself for a second there. I do think, like, if you can manage the logistics of 6 kids, though, like, Anno should be right up your alley and, like, totally doable.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
My boat. Yes. I believe it. There's a lot of moving parts to what's going on. And,
I'm learning to let these things go.
oh, I didn't want to buy 150 of those, but I guess we'll take it.
Time flies.
We have the money.
As do we. Very nice.
I guess part of it is just like how much occupancy your mind has at a single time for all of the things happening. We stalled here for a second. What is... Yeah, okay, we got that back on track. No, it was the tiles. Yeah. But I think those are on their way. See,
I
like
having the option to disappear.
I started doing 2 other things, and I completely blank on what was going on there.
Waiting for your decree.
You must be so busy, Governor, running your cities and managing your treasuries. Take a moment. Treat yourself. We've got a little event planned on Lily Bion. A bit of friendly competition. Only the most illustrious guests, I assure you. Wouldn't you like to count yourself among their number?
Neptune's finest.
All of the compartments, for sure.
Your career has been ended by an errant dice roll. As your advisor, I must warn you against partaking.
Do you get some quiet time at least? I mean, like, none of my business, but...
Time flies. As do we.
Sure, yes. Yeah, I mean, I guess probably, like, if only 2 kids are around at a time, like, that is, and from a relative sense, a lot more quiet than 6. Oh yeah, closed doors. Kids love closed doors, you know? Like, probably less chaotic for you to have the door open.
I always make enough to make it to next market day.
Yeah, exactly. I always laugh. Like my son, you know, bless him, he will do chores when asked. Initiative is not always like entirely there, but like to his credit, absolutely will do chores when asked. I asked him to empty the dishwasher the other day, and he did. He got all of it done. And I came into the kitchen, and like literally every single cupboard door in which he had put something away was still open. It looked like one of those horror movies when you turn around and all the cupboards have just like randomly flung open. Oh, did you just 6-7 intentionally, or is that just like a number that's been drilled into your head at this point? Yeah, okay, right? You understand. Yeah, you understand. I do find it hilarious that it just, there is an origin to the 6-7 thing, but like it doesn't actually mean anything, and it is just such a it doesn't mean anything. There was these kids made a viral, like they made a music video of a rap song or something, and they were saying 6-7 in it, and like it just went nuts. But there's no hidden meaning behind it. Kids just like hitting you with a 6-7 to see if you'll notice. I work as a server and a bartender, and when kids are in, like, they try and do it to me. Like, a kid ordered his little kid's meal, and he was like, yeah, if I could get like 6 or 7 of them. And I was like, dude, did you just 6-7 me? And he just starts going 6-7, 6-7. He was probably like 8 tops. Yeah, it did. I agree. But also, like, there's something nice that there's no, like, dark or dirty meaning behind it. Not that, like, I mean, kids are kids, whatever. But, yeah, like, we had the 420. I don't even know if my son knows what 420 means. Gotta ask him.
We stand waiting.
But there's no warehouse.
Where is the closest warehouse? This one? Oh, right there. Okay, I just want to double check that we are indeed
Away, Praetor.
full producing wine here. We've doubled our wine output. What's that? Oh, a medic. Okay. So, oh, I guess I should just check in on the status of necklaces. We did it. We did it. This has gone down. No, we just need a Templar library. Oh, or a Grammaticus will actually... No, it won't push us over. There's no limit on temples in theaters, right? It's not like one per island. It's not, but they are expensive. Oh wow, we have a lot of mosaic built up. Slow and steady wins the race. I feel like a library is probably... Probably a move here. Oh yeah, and that reaches everywhere. That's nice. Put it right at the end. Which is the front? They're kind of both the same? Yeah. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. But it doesn't fit. I mean, it fits, it's just not even.
Fire has started in your city.
I dropped the library down and a fire starts immediately. I'm like, I know it's not great for fire safety, but... Okay, where did it start? And should we be concerned? Fire? I think it just says it, but no indicator. It was on this island. Maybe they just got it. Nobody seems super concerned. Yeah, no doubt.
Chrysoprase waits in the caldarium, and I can't find my towel.
I never... This is, I guess, one of the things that you would just never really think about unless, you know, history. But you know, the library popped up in this game, and I was looking at it, I'm like, fire safety? Why would fire safety be surrounded by a library? But, I mean, yeah, I guess flames would be their primary source of light indoors, and yeah, books and fire, as you said. Oh, we opened up some new production. So we need 6 more of the household category.
A new unit has been
Definitely.
recruited.
Yeah, the Library of Alexandria. Like, I'm interested to see what other DLCs end up going with it. I don't know the exact time frame, but I guess like 117. Would that be? I mean, the Egyptians were around forever, but I know for a lot of their history is linked as well, which I don't think Anno has had an Egyptian themed game. There was a similar game. I think it was just called Pharaoh, like way back in the day, now that I'm remembering it. Splash art for the DLC page has pyramids. Yeah, okay, I'm glad somebody... So, I'm glad you remember that game. I was about to say I'm glad somebody remembers that game as though I talk about it all the time. But I haven't thought about that in a very, very, very long time. And I guess that would really, like, be one of the OGs of this kind of genre of upgrading. Like, that was... Yeah, Caesar 3. That's right. That would have been a very... Anno-esque, or I guess Anno is a very Caesar 3 Pharaoh-esque game. But like when I'm thinking of the timeline of playing that in my life, we are like 25 years, which is terrifying. I don't like saying that. Maybe even more? Oh, that's amazing. Age of Empires for me. And he still plays it. Like, he has not stopped playing Age of Empires 3 or 2 for... Yeah, that's funny. It's yeah, same, man, so... It's so funny, like, I mean... I'm sure you do it. I've done it too. Like, you can just be so content. Like, just a game just operates on your wavelength with to such a high degree that like, don't need anything else. I remember which one's the one? We gotta go down this one. He did try and play StarCraft 2 when it came out, which I still play. Only recently got back into it, but he did not like it. It was there was a pace that went to it that he was not very fond of. Yeah, it's probably pretty close for me too. I remember like my first experience with Age of Empires was actually my grandfather buying it and playing it on his computer. And I remember in the most loving way him always getting very annoyed that I wouldn't get off his computer so that he could play it. Yeah, that definitely made its way into our household. And then my dad. That would be my mom's dad that was playing it, but I feel like the first game for me that I at least really latched onto and put some serious hours into would have been like Civilization 1. And then 2, and then 3. Weirdly enough, though, I don't know why, but those games I find that I cannot get into. Like turn-based games, I just have no desire to play anymore. I do think I like the real-time, or at least pseudo-real-time with a pause aspect of these games more. Yeah, I was the exact opposite. Although, I mean, they got a lot of play through my teen years as well. Probably the game that I have the most hours in and will always have the most hours in. I don't know that I will ever have a game that surpasses it. Is actually Ultima Online. was like just absolutely obsessed with that game through, I guess, most of my teen years. And it was such a great and early MMO that I really struggled with playing MMOs after the fact, because I think it really just set a different bar of what like an MMO should be for me, which was like, if you've played it, it sounds like you're familiar with it. It really just puts you into this world and says like, have at it. Like there wasn't even really questing or anything when I first got into it, and it was just like, I don't know, you figure it out. And you really just made whatever you wanted of that world, and made some great friends, joined some great guilds, like just incredible gaming memories. And it's not to say that like WoW wasn't more robust and have a better late game and stuff like that, but it was just so different than what I wanted an MMO to be. And I truly am just like done chasing the MMO high anyways.
We stand waiting.
Sure, yeah. You know what? Total War is actually one series that I've never played. I don't know why. Because I have heard good things. Obviously. Do I just give these horses to...
had to pay for the funeral.
Oh, complete delivery, yes.
Time of gains for all.
Because he doesn't hate me anymore. Very exciting stuff. Well, he still hates me, just not as much. Strongly worded emails. Is there anything I can buy here? Yeah. I think just as like
My father. They got busted.
the probable reason is that I also just didn't know anybody else that played them either. So I think it was just one of those things that just didn't really make it into my radius. Is this how I summon you, Ornos? We'll just say, if I say strongly worded emails 3 times, you pop up. The evening is great, my friend. How are you doing today? Well, not today. I've already spoken to you today, but how did your deliveries go? Did you get everything you need? Are you almost back up and running? We'll not get any Total War game now unless this one's like super sale. It's crazy expensive, but I definitely got you got your money's worth for sure. Total War is definitely more niche than Age of Empires and early Civ games. Yeah, I don't know exactly how to describe it, but it definitely seemed to be. I don't say this with any ill intent, obviously, but like the extra nerdy RTS, or is it even an RTS? Like, it just seemed to be like the like another game that falls into that. I remember somebody got me to play Hearts of Iron, and the learning curve seemed like immediately just like impossibly steep, and it was like one of those things that if you hadn't already been playing it for a long time, there was almost zero chance. Delivery showed up on time and proper. That's great news. PC gaming, the gaming PC is up and running. No, you lost your Anno save. How far into it were you? Got some new buildings here I think are worth looking at. It's our wine woes have been solved, I think. Yes. Yeah, loungers and hand mirrors are what we are looking at next. And an amphitheater. Oh, there's a whole nother category down here. Culture. Didn't even see that. Okay, new things to make. Well, silver linings. I would imagine probably the next playthrough you do of it will probably go quickly. Loungers. Yeah, we're back to our Albion. And, why do I keep blanking on what this place is called? Latium. Loungers gives the... what's going on there? Give the appearance of laid-back, authentically Roman lifestyle with expensive lecti, provided they don't catch light, of course. Back to our fire safety. Hand mirrors. Cult statues of deities and heroes lend spiritual significance to the spaces in and around the home. Okay, loungers it is. Category progress. Are we... Oh, this is, yeah, houseware. Household. Okay, the supply chain increases. Yeah, I'm just seeing that. I am... Yeah. Take a second to soak it in. Looking back, playing Skyrim, I am amazed at the longevity of that game, just of the popularity of it. Obviously, the modding community is incredible. And it was a fun game, but I just... Well, I guess I shouldn't say that I was surprised that it lasted as long as it did, because I feel like Morrowind was like such a cult classic game. Oblivion didn't quite seem to have the same hold over people, but then yeah, Skyrim, they just kind of nailed it. But kind of a shame, because I think Skyrim is what just celebrated its 15th anniversary, or is about to. And it's wild that they just haven't released anything else other than Skyrim over and over again on different platforms and different upgraded versions of it, and then obviously updated Oblivion. There's no snail population on this island. What were we doing? Maybe we should actually take a second to look at... You actually gonna get GTA 6 before the next Skyrim. Which is a hilarious reversal on that meme, for sure. Modded Skyrim is a whole nother experience. Yeah. I don't know if the... When you say experience, I'm assuming you mean the playing of it, but also the just setting up of modded Skyrim was a task in and of itself. But I hope that it... I'm sure it's gotten better. I just remember them being so unstable. Why? We could build it there, but not here? Okay. I'm confused. Like right here? No? We can just cram some more in here, though. We can at least get... We can get 2 more in there. Okay, let's take a second to actually look at what this... supply chain entails. So, we do have a snailry and dye already going. Do we make the dye on this island? We do. And if I recall correctly, it's, yeah, 3 to 4 ratio. 3 of these, 4 of those. Cushion stuffer. Sheep. We can add to this island, no problem. Oh. So this is a 3 to 4 ratio, and then 4 of these will supply 6 of these. It's 1 a minute. Now. Supply. Blah. Sandarak. Do we get Sandarak on this island? No. But we can get this completed on this island alone, no problem. And then are we already shipping the Sandarak back to this island? We are. From where? Oh, or is that just native to that island? It's not. So where are we getting that from? No research going either. Whoops. Smart. What is this? Hospitality. Latrines. Okay. Good path forward. Skyrim was the game. Yeah. Same, actually. Trying to remember what that launcher was, like Forge launcher or something like that. Might have already known this already, but you can turn auto trade on in the harbor, and there's a chance that passing merchant ships will deliver the goods you have listed to buy. I didn't know that, but truthfully, the trade component of this game has been at least the intra trading between my own islands has been one of the more frustrating parts of it, but that doesn't mean that having ships showing up and delivering stuff would be horrible. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely... Where is that? Sandarak. Like, I know you can buy... Like, buy when under... I don't know, 0. Oh, maintain stock, right? Maintain stock at 50. No, minimum stock at 50. Or 100. It's worth a shot. I mean, I know trading is a part of the game that you do have to do. Oh, all goods? Can you just get them to buy anything that they have? Is that like, is that what this is? Sell all goods. No bulk trade. Am I just gonna start buying tons of stuff here? I don't know if I need to do that. Yeah. Let's not do that.
Neptune's finest! Ready!
Okay, back to where are our snails? This island. Yep. Our population is probably too low for this too. We can fix that pretty quickly, right? Yes. Yes, we can. Oh, that mountain. Rude. Part of the campaign has you Albion locked until you complete the story to go back to Latium. I was able to passively buy togas and other endgame amenities for when I return. Yeah, for sure. I don't know if you've experienced this, but like, there's part of me that wishes there was, like, if you have ships, that they were able to, like, auto-balance supplies between your islands. But if you set up a trade route where it's, like, picking up and dropping things, if you have more than one item on the ship, like, it can just fill up with resin, and it'll fill up all of the cargo slots, and then it can't pick up any of the other ones, and then you got to identify that problem, go ditch all of the stuff into the ocean, and then start the process over again. You know, I'm not, like, I wouldn't, like, just sign up to needlessly make things easier, because I do understand that, you know, there is an inherent challenge to these games, but yeah, there was just something that was like just a little bit too hard to just constantly move resources around your islands. Yeah, okay, yeah. And watching a couple of YouTube videos of, like, things you should know while you're playing Anno, like, it does generally seem like it's not one of the more refined elements of the game. That's okay. It almost seems like, I was slightly relieved that when it's like one warehouse on an island is kind of all warehouses, so as long as you know, have some kind of radius to a warehouse, it just gets supplied, because moving things between warehouses would be, like, just not an enjoyable part of the game. But it almost feels like, you know, that would be nice if that were true for harbors, provided you have like X amount of ships. Yeah, I would die too, for sure. Like, you just have to create X amount of ships or have X amount of generic cargo slots to make sure that that's being fulfilled. And maybe like it doesn't actually move them around, but like you're satisfying a condition for that to happen. I am curious as to why I can't... Like, why this isn't considered a free harbor area. Is that not one of those buildings that I can, like, build in the ocean? Or did I not research that? No, I'm sure I did. Where was that? Oh, allows the placement of Latium's coastal production buildings in water. Can I do that? Oh, and also let's find something else. Watchtowers, maybe? And Porta Taurus. Okay. Oh, that's going quick. Yeah, like it just recognizes that like if buildings were calling for something, like the ships would just go find it. But also, like, I mean, I guess...
Fire has started in your city.
You know, it would still require you to manage, like, hold minimum resources on each island. I do not know. Yeah, I mean, that's true too, right? I'm sure there are a cohort of people that do enjoy the challenge, so... Yeah, maybe just a checkbox where it's just like auto balance. This is so strange. I can build it this way, but not this way? What? What am I missing here? Oh. Oh, I can build it down here. Oh, okay. Don't know if you're familiar with like Dyson Sphere program. I really enjoy it, though I haven't dove into it in a while.
Can't stuff all that down.
You do eventually get really good tools to auto balance around your planet and then your planets, plural. And it was a very good kind of
simple folks. We don't have much
system, but also like it is a futuristic game, so you can do any numbers of justifications as to like robots auto balancing stuff, which doesn't really stick in the Anno, at least the historical Anno games. Yeah, I mean the islands and the planets, I mean 1A and 1B in a sense, but yeah, there is an absurdity to that game that is like once you manage to get things up and going, I mean, you're literally managing, you go planets to solar systems around different star systems, and you're shipping things around. But like once you get the systems up and running, they do a good job of managing themselves. Really fun game though. It's like it's like Factorio, if you've played that, with planets, and your end goal is to just harvest energy from suns by building gigantic Dyson spheres. Yeah, I mean, the planets are very big, don't get me wrong, but like the complexity of going between planet to planet is very much similar to just going between the islands in this game. And then likely, not that I've gotten to it, but like Albion would probably be like going to like another solar system where it's just like another group of planets. It's one of those games, like if you ever catch it on sale, could be worth it. Okay, so we said 4 of these for... No, it was supposed to be 3 of these. I don't know, whatever. For 4 of these.
Workforce in one of your cities.
It's I'm sure the makers of these games have their own issues of balancing the newer iterations of their game, because like I think it's natural for each successive Anno game, like probably almost any other series of games, to just kind of keep upping the scale, the scope, and the complexity. But the more that happens, the less accessible it gets to new people, which is counterintuitive to reaching a new... or releasing a new product and hoping to gain a new audience. So layering it in over time maybe makes sense. I don't know. Or maybe they did that with the DLC and stuff like that, but... Yeah, like Albion's existence right now to me is like something that I don't want to deal with, but this game is doing a good job of not forcing me to. Like I will, for sure, but I don't feel like I'm like obligated to it, because like just dealing with the islands, the trade, like I've had enough thrown at me. That I'm feeling the complexity already. So like I think they're doing the right thing in that regard. But if I was sitting here and there were 3 or 4 Albions that I felt like I had to get to, I would be very I don't know if like intimidated or discouraged. I don't know what the word would be there, but like it would feel like I'm getting asked a lot of.
Every sensible household has amphoras of water.
And for somebody like incredibly experienced in this game,
it feels like it does you good.
That's probably exciting. But for someone like me who is maybe like 20% experienced in this game, does not. And I'm not the end all be all. Like, I'm not asking people to make games for me, but this feels accessible. Yes. Yeah. We are aligned. Market, Tavern, Grammaticus. Yes. Feels hard to put this central to anything. But also, do I need it to be? I don't think I need it to be. As long as I get it central to enough.
Fancy me in a tunic? I mean, who'd fancy me without?
Okay, do we get to upgrade you in a moment? Is everything like just working on this island now? We're all good. We're happy. Okay. Yeah, they just want their loungers. Oh, loungers and what? No, just the loungers. Yeah, I can, I think I can throw down the amphitheater at any time. What a biggin'. Train too steep. Huh. The lumber is not an issue. Okay, yeah. And that's for the whole island. Amphitheater affects the whole island. Okay. Yeah, I think right down here is going to be what we do. Cool. Snails. Check. Just a few more upgrades on buildings, and we are in the home stretch of our loungers. What did I say? Oh. One of these will supply 3 of those. So actually, one sheep farm should just be sufficient. Warehouse and range, correct, right there. And we need marble and mosaic over here. Oh, no, we weren't produced. Oh. Yeah, we don't need sheep over here.
I await your instruction.
Ben, bad news, Ben. Citizens in the thriving city of Tamia wish to celebrate their abundant health. They've approached you with a petition to organize Hygeia Festival to honor their accomplishments with revelry and sacrifice. Cool. What cloaks for the festival? No, don't yawn. Oh, 5Gs. All right, it's all yours. Have a blast. What a nice game. Okay, we need cushion stuffers. What's our sheep status here? Status. Yeah, I was saying yesterday, been very fortunate to have gone to Italy this year for a couple days, and I mean the vibes of this game are entirely on point. Less cars. Oh, okay, this is actually good. We do have, purple. Tyrian purple already being dropped off here on a regular basis. If I recall. Yes, yes. So we've increased that production. That will be fine. Yeah, it really is. Where are you from, by the way, I should ask? I'm up in Canada, like, Toronto area. I do feel very fortunate for where I live. There's lots of, oh, no kidding. Yeah, okay, so we're speaking the same language here. That's funny. But, like, I like where I live. Like, there are lots of beautiful areas close by, but also, like, not overly far from Northern Ontario, in which, you know, it is, easy to take it for granted, but people do come from all over the world to experience that kind of wilderness and nature. But yeah, man, Italy Italy is beautiful. In an entirely different way, but stunning nonetheless. The history, yeah, there is the je ne sais quoi of it, for sure. Have you traveled in Europe at all? I feel like that statement, you get it, because it's one of those, like, well, yeah, I mean, I didn't, maybe, like, younger areas. Travel to work. Yeah, fair. Funny answer. One day, you will collect tax from all of those kids as they grow up. No, kids never stop needing money. But, yeah, I mean, if there is ever a window of opportunity for you, or the opportunity arises, I know it sounds obvious to recommend traveling, but you're absolutely right. You know what? Like,
construction
that's
of the ship has finished.
Totally fair, and I haven't really honestly started traveling until more recently. So I can sympathize with that.
always assume you do nothing?
It just, for a large part of my life, wasn't in the cards. But yeah, like, going to Venice is something, you know, it's a huge bucket list thing for a lot of people. It is beautiful, it is stunning. I will say, I don't know that you need more than like a day or two in Venice specifically. I wouldn't say ever like travel to Venice for a year, or sorry, a year, like a week. And Venice isn't even like necessarily like the oldest spot you could go to, obviously, in Rome, but like there is something totally surreal about standing on a sidewalk, leaning against a building that is many multiples older than Canada itself. There's nothing in North America, well, I shouldn't say nothing, but kind of, that has been standing for that long. Like, obviously, you know, the natives, the indigenous population, have been here for thousands of years. So I guess maybe like in Central America, a lot of those like pyramids and stuff, you could say. But yeah, there is just something totally surreal about seeing a building with a stamp on it saying, you know, 322 AD. Here's a fun fact that I learned, because even the scope of that pales in comparison to a lot of Egyptian and, you know, other places, but Egyptian is just what's coming to mind because of the fact that I have. But Cleopatra lived closer to the invention of the iPhone than to the construction of the pyramids. Which just, like, in a timeline sense, is all sorts of crazy.
We're missing some choice ingredients.
I'm gonna put 2 of these down here because I don't think we have created enough to sustain it, but also it doesn't cost anything. Totally. There's a sense of like scope and scale to it, that is very surreal when you kind of just understand like the lifespan of a human. I love when science fiction kind of like has, it's kind of morbid, but I feel like it's death or our finite lifespan that, oh, totally. I don't think that's morbid at all. I often think about what in what way society shifts if we had the ability to kind of live forever, which I think is something that is like actively being worked on. You know, there's some theories in existence that, like, at the very least, the first person that will live to the age of 200 is already alive, but like it could also be very likely that the first person that will live forever has already been born. If you get into like futurism stuff. But how that shifts our priorities and our value of things as something that, like, I think people could theorize, but you ultimately don't know. Even really just like the life expectancy boom of the last 60 years, I think is not entirely understood. Though I am just in general, like, for people living longer, healthier lives. Plebeian workforce. Yes. Yep. One of the things that I often think about when those topics come up, though I don't always raise it just because I don't feel like a lot of people haven't seen that show. But it was very, very good. Season 1 especially. I can't remember. You didn't want to bring it full circle. But I always really liked that actor that played. I'll just look it up. He was the main kind of rich guy. That was like seeking out answers to how he got killed or whatever. But he played Mark Antony in one of the most underrated HBO shows, Rome, which sadly only lasted 2 seasons, but what a incredible series. Not to step back from Altered Carbon, but kind of felt like I was doing like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon there. What is his name? James Purefoy. Yeah. I do really feel like with not only the advancements that we've already had in like medical science and genomics and all of that stuff, that like some of the breakthroughs that we're on the precipice of are like truly staggering. But also the amount of money that is being put into it will get us there. But also there's a coalescence of like the AI boom where like AI is actually very good at assisting in like the research and kind of just data management of all of these projects. So it just feels like we're at this point, like an inflection point in time where like things just start to get really I'll just say, for like lack of a better word, really crazy, but just in terms of the speed, the velocity at which things happen. Did we skip making cushions? Did I just forget to add cushion makers? Cushion stuffer. Is that just something I didn't make? Damn, it is. It is. Oops. I think. Yeah, I don't see another one. I think it was 3, 4, 3 that we wanted to do here. Oh, I got sidetracked because I needed more patricians. Patricians. For those, one every 30 seconds. Yeah, that should be. I definitely find. Well, I'm sorry if I'm distracting you. Yeah, I know. I definitely like catch myself, and it's totally fine. But like, I just realized like I'll be scrolling through my city and just kind of like clicking on things. I guess at least some of this game is a wait for it to happen kind of deal. But like, yeah, honestly, this is. I appreciate this because this is more of the reason why I started Twitch streaming than trying to show off my top tier skills. Standing liars. The wisdom of any culture may be passed down in spoken verse, also intended to please the ear. And chariots. An expensive toy for thrill seekers of a certain age. Racing through uneven streets on one of these... Oh, racing through uneven streets on one of these is asking for trouble. Sounds like the beginning of car culture. Bad for the health. Cool. Oh, that's an Albion only thing. Oh, man. That might be what gets me over the edge. You need chariots in Rome. I truly just enjoy talking to people. Oh my god, what? This is a problem for another day for sure. I mean, we have... I guess it's not that bad. We have all of this coming onto the island. I can count on one hand the amount of dollars I have made and expect to make off this channel. Actually, I think it would be negative. Considering I just like got... I don't want to say suckered in. It was a conscious choice, but I was setting up Streamlabs today, and I'm like, I feel like just like setting up Streamlabs Ultra is probably the way to do this, so... We'll see. I would, like, this would be something that, like, I have... like, I would love to do more of and continue to try to grow. Two toes? I think I got most of my toes.
We should free some space for my next
Okay,
masterpiece.
you relax. Do we just go for it and lay down the amphitheater? Oh, I don't have the wood. Where did all my wood go? And how do I get more of it? Oh, these guys are partying. I love it. Is this my wood island? I do believe it is. Lumber, timber. Not really. What is using up all of the wood on this island? Or is it being shipped out? Or is it just lying to me? Yeah, maybe it's just lying to me. But still, only 38. It must be being taken somewhere. I guess so. So let's just add another nope, not a ship. Another stop and unload more of that. That ship's probably just been chilling there forever. This guy's shaking me down again. This is the last time. We're gonna start getting some military. 48,000 this time. I mean, I feel like they're already attacking me. But does that mean they're going to start coming to my islands and attacking me? Probably. I'm not equipped for this.
We stand waiting.
I'm just a peaceful farming nation. What's our next goal? 5,000 people gets us to tier 7. That could be the right next goal. Yeah. Oh. I just paid for it. Although, yeah, I don't know if I'm doing something suboptimal. I guess like trade and buying stuff, but money has at no point been an issue. It's probably just more of the relaxed pace that I've been playing at. It's kind of started to pile up over time. I don't know if there's better ways to spend the money. Or maybe that is just part of it. Maybe money is just not a scarce resource in this game. Oh, right. What is this?
Not another stalk, Your Honor.
Oh. Yeah, we don't need these. I know I was just complaining about lack of wood, but I remember when the Emperor, much like the Raider, shook me down for goods and services. He wanted a lot of, was it lumber? And so I threw down a bunch of sawmills to get that going. He's been very quiet lately. Maybe we just start looking at some military upgrades. We haven't touched any of that yet. So this is an encampment. walls. Oh, no, just decreases wall upkeep. Okay. Attack speed of towers. Yeah, this like feels all like good stuff. Also, we're just generating, like this is almost already done, so I feel like we can just click here. Oh, movement speed of ships. That's smart. Allows the placement of towers in water. Okay. Well, we've got almost a full queue there, so that should take some number of minutes. Well, oh wow. Look at this. These guys have been... I do really enjoy... Can you see their plans too?
They all can't wait for the caravans to return.
Interesting.
They will be feasting for days. Spiced cakes and
I haven't
silk
checked in on
banners.
these guys very much, but like it is fun to see, like it just grows as well, obviously, but it's a nice looking city. With like the inner
Always
palace.
bribe your own guards before someone else does it.
What's the population of this? Can you see the population of this island? Seems like a lot of people. Anyways, that's cool. She has some forces.
Those who control the oars can go against the wind.
Little farming town over here. Huh. I have not spent any time, like... Oh, he's got 2 walls. He looks like he's planning something here. Yeah, this guy seems like he's up to something. Tarragon. He gives you the nice guy vibes, but like... Also not really. But what are these walls for? Are you worried about people getting in? He's fortifying. Dorian, what's going on with him? Oh, Dorian's got troops. What is I'm not sure what Manor Lord's AI is. Manor Lord's... Is it a game? What a nice town. Okay. Timber is going up. Manor Lords is a game. The AI opponents are potatoes. I'll have to look it up. Is it like worth a play, or it looks... I was gonna say it looks similar to this game, but I'm only looking at a couple screenshots here.